Hello everyone, I'm Shalda Sharma, your computer teacher. Today we are going to start with the topic headers, footers and page number. How you can add headers, footers and page number to your MS Word file, to your MS Word document, to your report. So these options are present under the insert tab. Okay, so let's start the practical of all these things. Okay, let me open the Word file. Okay, here is my Word file. Footer options are available under the header footer group under the insert tab. Okay, so first of all, we need to write some content into the pages. Okay, so I'm writing is equal to RAND, two brackets. I'm writing some amount in this bracket or some number in these brackets. What does it mean? What number I'll write inside these brackets, that many paragraphs are added into my Word document by default. Like I have added 30 number in those brackets, so 30 paragraphs has been added into my document. Fine. So now what we need to do is we wanted to add header and footer to our document. So what is the use of header and footer document? For header and footer. Okay. So you might have seen in the books on the top of the page, on the top corner of the page, you might have seen the chapter name or the book name or the author name and the page number on every page. How these things are getting added into those books. These are added with the help of these header and footer options. Okay, so let's start with the header. Okay, to start with the header option, what you need to do is you need to go to the header option. You need to click on the arrow, and after that you can see here are many designs available for us. Okay, which you can add into your document as per your requirement. Like for example, now I like this design to be added in my document, so I have added this design. I wanted to write here like SRBPS online classes. Fine. So I have added something inside here. I have make it bold. I wanted to increase the size of the same. So I have increased that as well. If you wanted to enter the document title, you can enter as well. Like I'm writing here MS Word. You can write anything, okay, which belongs to your document. Okay, so you can see now this section which is available here, the line can specify this portion as of header section. Okay, here it is written as well. Okay, so this portion is the header portion. Okay, you can see now when I opened header section, you can see here is one more tab available with us, which is header and footer tool. Under the with under this header and footer tools, we have design tab for header and footer tools. So if you wanted to for example, now you added the header to this page. Now you can see this header has been added to all the pages present in my document. Fine. So whatever you will add in the header, it will reflect on all the pages in the document. Fine. So same way, if you wanted to add something into the footer, same way you can add things to the footer. For example, you wanted to add something like this to the footer. Like for example, you wanted to write title is already here. You wanted to write something else. For example, you don't wanted to specify such things. You wanted to specify your text. Okay, so you can also specify your text. How you can specify your text? Like for example, here you wanted to write something. For example, I'm writing online classes. You can write anything. Okay, I just have increased the font size. I have make it bold. Okay, if you wanted to write something else, you can also make it also write that. Okay, After this, for example, now I remove one footer like this. I want my footer to be there. Okay. For example, I wanted to add such kind of footer into the page. And if I don't wanted to use this built-in templates, I can make my footer as well. How I can do that? For example, I wanted to remove this footer, so I'll click here on the remove footer. After that, I wanted to create my footer, so I can write anything, whatever I wanted to write. For example, I wanted to create my footer, so I have written something here, and I'll go to the home tab, and in the home tab, I'll assign my color to the text. I'll increase the font size. I'll center align it. Okay, whatever you wanted to add on this particular text, you can do this. Fine. You can see this has been reflected on all the pages available in my document. Okay. So this way you can add a header and footer to your document. Okay. When you select header and footer, then only the options are available with us. For example, initially you have added this as your header and footer. Fine. But now you wanted to change it. So how you can change it? You need to click on the header option. Under the header option, you can choose any of the styles from the header option. For example, I have chosen the style. Okay, after this you wanted to specify any kind of text, you can specify. All depends on you. Like if you wanted to exit from the header footer section, you can click here close in header footer section. If you wanted to move again to the header footer section, you will double click on this area, you will move again to that particular section. Okay. For example, now you wanted to close it without clicking on this particular item. So what you can do is go into your document anywhere, click into your document anywhere, double click on your document, and your header and footer section will be closed automatically. Again, you wanted to open it again, double click on header and footer section. It will again open that section for you. Now, for example, you wanted to add a page number into your document. First of all, you wanted to add page number on the top of the document. Here are some design. Which design you wanted to have, you can choose that particular design. It will add that particular design to your document. You can see I have added the page number in first page. It will automatically add page number and increase their number on different pages automatically. So this way you can add page number. For example, you wanted to add page number on the bottom of the page. You can also do the same. For example, I want this kind of number to be added on the bottom of the page. But one thing you need to keep in your mind is that whatever you have written before in that particular header and footer section before adding page number template, it will automatically replace position. Here the many options are present with us. At which particular position you wanted to add page number, you can click on that particular position and it will add a page number to that particular page. Fine. So for example, you don't like this, you wanted to again add page number on that particular number to that particular location as well. Like let's again add the page number. You have selected any of the page number, it will add page number at that particular place where your cursor might be at that particular time. After this, you can press tab to align the page number and all those things on your computer system. Fine. After this, there is one more option available. If you wanted to add page number in the margin, like for example, on the left margin, on the right margin, on the vertical left margin, on the vertical right margin. For example, I wanted to add it on the right margin. So here you can see this page number has been added on the right margin. These are the margins. Okay, the leftover area on the left side of the text and the page boundary. This area between the text and the page boundary is known as the margin. This is the top margin which we have assigned for the header. This is the right margin, and then we have the bottom margin. Fine. I hope this is clear. Okay, after this, if you wanted to add date and time into your document, okay, if you wanted to add date and time into your document, what you can do is you can click here on this option. Okay, after clicking on this option, you need to select your style, that which style you wanted to add, like for your date and format. For example, you want this pattern, you have selected this pattern and clicked on OK. So it has automatically added my date and time to my all the pages. Fine, because I have added this in header. Fine. So after this, we have an option available with us, that is quick part. It is very important option of MS Word. Like if you wanted to add quickly something into your document, then you can use this option. For example, I have clicked here on the author. Right now, there is nothing in the author name. For example, the author name is Sharma. Okay. So, for example, the author name is only Shelza. So, wherever you wanted to use the author name, okay, you have no need to write Shelza once again. Okay, what you need to write as, only and only, you need to go to quick part, then document property, then write author. It will automatically add Shelza to your screen. Okay, for example, in starting you have written author name by mistake wrong. Now you wanted to rectify it, but you have used author name at 5 times or 20 times in your document. So you have no need to change all those places manually, but you can do is you can change it on single place. It will automatically reflect everywhere wherever you have used author name. I hope this is clear. Okay, now we have another option, like if you wanted to add a picture into your header and footer. Generally, we use the logo images in header and footers. Like if you wanted to add any kind of logo into the header and footer of your document, then you can also add. You will click on the pictures and you will go to that particular location where your logo is present. Okay, so you will move to that particular location and you will select that particular logo and you will add that into your screen. Okay, you can resize the logo as per your requirement. Like all the options, all the same options are available for when you select that particular logo. All the picture tools are available, which we have already discussed, and we are already done with this. If you wanted to resize your picture accordingly, you can use those tools. Okay, now you can see when I have added this logo in first page, it is automatically reflecting in all other pages. Fine. So again, I wanted to open the header and footer section. If you wanted to copy any online picture, wanted to get any online picture, then you can also get that picture. If you wanted to go on header, go on footer, then you can also go by clicking on the same thing. Like after this, we have one more option available with us. For example, like you might have seen that every file has its title page or front page, which could have different header and footers. Okay, if you want different header and footer for your front page, you can set here different first page. Okay, for example, here I have written MS Word, and for your reference, I'm writing here first page. Okay, so you can write anything, whatever you want to write in the header and footer of first page. You can see now only on the first page header footer is different, or as in all other pages the header footer is same. Okay, second option we do have is if you want different odd and even pages, like you want different first page, you want different odd and even pages, header footer, then you can also tick this option and you will notice this is my first page header footer, this is my even page header footer. For example, I'll write that even page here only because so that we can see this clearly. You can write here anything, anything of your choice. Okay, you can see this is my odd page is containing that particular header and footer which I have already defined. Okay, and after this you can see this is my even page and header footer, and this is my odd page header footer. So this way you can change your first page header footer, your even and odd pages header footer. So if you don't want to show the document text while you are working in header and footer, you can untick this option. You can see now the document text is not visible to us. When you close this, the text will be automatically visible to you. Okay, when you click here, show the document text, it will automatically show you the document text while working in header footer as well. Fine. So header from the top, it's like if you wanted to increase this gap, like this text and this boundary gap, then you can also increase it from here. Okay, if you wanted to decrease this gap, you can also decrease this. Fine. Likewise, for the footer, if you wanted to increase or decrease the margin for the footer, you can do that. Like if you wanted to close it, you can close header and footer. I hope this is clear to everyone. Thank you so much for the session.